Let's see. Good morning, grasshoppers. We are in day 2 of 3 days of former world champions' birthdays. Today's birthday, of course, is former women's world champion, 2-time women's world champion, Jijun. It is a 5+5 Swiss. Let's put that in the title. 5+5. For the absolute. Now, we are joining it already in progress. As it took me a little bit longer with some technical difficulties to get in. Frenier. Good to see Frenier in the mix. I'm not sure about these pieces, but I like the character of the knights. Oh no, Frenier to Runchask. Dude. Try not to register for these in advance. Your move. Sorry, Frenier. Yes. Give him some grief. Tomorrow's Halloween Swiss. I know you probably won by now, but if you are looking to join the link, ! Swiss. Quadra Spassky in the house. We've got some humor ahead of us. Warning. Humor crossing. Kingslayer Sloan is streaming. Logic is streaming. Quite crazy that we have 3 streamers in this diligent daily discipline Swiss. Diligent daily discipline dojo. The double D's. Must be some Bowie. Life on Mars. Great TV show as well. Let's clean our trackpad here. Trackman. Kingslayer Sloan a little bit late to the draw. Logic has the edge, I believe, because Logic is play. Whoa.
as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those kids. It's the freakiest show. Tis the look at the oh man, beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he's in the best-selling show. It's their life.
Today, besides the Informant 149 study, we may be attempting to do some practical chess endgames. It's interesting that he puts the night endings as last. Practical Chess Endings by Paul Karras.
Cause Lennon's on side again. See the mice in that million board. From Ibiza to the Norfolk Broad.
If you've not yet purchased your Informant 149, this is the one to get you on the ground running.
But the film is a silent war.
Because Informant 150 is when we're going to hit our stride.
It's about to be hit again. As they ask me to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaking show. Take a look at the oh man, beating up the wrong guy. Oh,
let's check out Logic while we're at it. I'm debating whether or not I like these pieces.
He's in this best-selling show. Is their life?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Michael. Mike Garson, ladies and gentlemen. Check. Some people on stage. Let's have some people on stage. Good evening, everybody.
Oh, Logic. We're not trying to be perfect. Double rooks. Girly magazine. I have added Roken to the Legends of the Stream. Logic has done it. I wish I had been up in the office a little bit earlier. Legends. I hope Shalakai is doing okay. He has had some personal problems. He is hosting us. I can't tell when he was on last. In theory, he should have just finished. I hope he's okay. So far, this is like the most humane time control ever for anyone who wishes to. He's successfully evicted the rook. And now to make some progress. He's attempting to go after the weaknesses. Personally, I might have gone for knight e1, knight e3, knight f5 to go after the weaknesses. But if he plays bishop c5, knight a4 looks annoying. I know, right?
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you...
Knight a4 really does challenge. Now that the rook is overworked. But I like this idea as well.
Would have followed you.
Oops. That does not work.
Say something,
Well, maybe it does.
giving up on you.
If black wants to draw.
Check.
And I'm feeling so small. Was over my...
On the next move, we're going to have to fork. But we do have a passed pawn on the h-file. No. Okay. I like that idea better. He's still threatening the fork.
Will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love. Just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm
This is starting to look just a wee bit sketchy.
Check.
I think rook to b7 was somewhat forced because now this is a dead lost endgame.
I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you.
Debating whether or not I close the shades, but I'm enjoying the sun.
I would have followed you.
These young MCD whippersnappers indeed.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Hold on here.
And I
JL and Amarato is still going.
will swallow my pride. You're the one one that I love.
You're not getting smashed down to the 1800s.
Goodbye.
You're solid, man. You're headed over 2000 today. Maybe even I have to do it myself to get you over. I will see your Joe Bava London and I'll raise your rating. Hans Yolo. I kind of like Hans Yolo. I hope he's on board. Yes. I'm crossing my fingers that everyone is weeded out who signed up in advance. I've never played ISKCON 1967. I wonder where he's coming from. I meant to get on early today. Hold it. There's been a little bit of a glitch in the settings here for this tournament. It's very annoying.
Ready.
All right, James Meehan. What the plus sign is. I'm going with a simple positional opening on my quest to become... Oh no, not you! We have the Russian...
D5, yes. Not easy decision for
The Russian commentator.
Oh, no,
Alright.
Oh,
Money!
C3.
Money, folks! E5 is the choice of those who do not have a repertoire against the Karo Khan.
Bishop G4 now. Bishop B5.
I'm not sure what they think they're doing with it.
Yes, E6. Prophylactical move.
Hopefully he doesn't...
H3, I guess. Bishop take F3. Queen take F3.
Should we go for it?
Knight E7 should play. Yeah. Very interesting decision. C take.
This is your best defense. This is the end. This is the end.
Yes.
Of the
B6.
innocence.
Became very sharp.
I was just working through this with a student last night. All reward requests have been fulfilled.
Yes. It seems he's winning. Queen B3. Okay.
You know,
They're fine.
we're just going to keep adding more attackers to the D4 square.
Black can also threat by knight. Play bishop E3, don't be.
So now,
So, yes. Bishop E7,
I will wait.
don't be me.
Check.
Don't need me.
As my opponent is going to give me massively good pawn structure. What?
Yes.
I don't think I need to be in the
So this is problem of Fisher time control, this increment. So sometimes we can play thousands of moves.
Yes.
Gotta get him a better microphone. The Russian commentator. The Russian commentator.
G4, G4. Who is better?
Well, I certainly don't want to help him out here.
Yes.
Opening the F file.
Knight take E3.
Okay.
Simple take on E3. Check the pot. To develop
We have a better endgame.
maybe
For
not
all of a moment.
Yes, take F6.
For all of a moment, we have a better endgame.
And play, for example, C5. Look another side. Knight B5. So now.
Que pasa? Where are you going?
Rook A5. Yes.
I'm not sure where you are going, sir.
A4. Very good.
Now this is a double attack. Triple attack if you count a
Prophylactical move.
prophylactical move.
Yes.
I don't get it,
Take on E4.
but I'm going to start cashing in my chips.
Take on E4. Take on E4. But what about C5? Yes.
Okay.
Take C5. Knight C3.
I don't
Leave in an interventionist God.
Rook B4.
but I know, darling,
What to play? Maybe yes. Rook F2.
if I did, I would kneel down and ask him. Not to intervene when it came to you. Oh, not to touch your head.
Your head.
In C6. Yes.
Yes, you are.
He felt he
I'm gonna
had
keep
to
my
direct
king
you and direct you into
Nick
my
Cave,
home.
by the way, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only
Into my arms.
Nick Cave. Into my arms.
Oh Lord.
Some decision. Yes.
Oh Lord. Into my arms.
Should be maybe King F1 or safe. Safe. E5.
Resistance of angels.
It's special weather here. Yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad. There is no oxygen enough, there is blood pressure, there is sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot move, you cannot respire.
I would
So,
summon them
to change your mental mind, to change your, adopt for this weather condition, especially from Norway, it's very difficult now, very important.
Woe to each burn a candle.
In D1, yes, this I want to play, but
and to walk like Christ in grace and love and guide you into my home. Into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms.
yeah.
This looks interesting.
For
We're going for it.
decisive threat,
arms, oh Lord,
I don't guess he can take on D4.
Now, my original plan, of course, was to take with check. Because we have a protected passed pawn.
in love.
Yes.
I
But can I take the other way?
Also very nice idea, yes.
I believe
2 passed pawns.
we can walk
Yes.
down me and
Yeah, I'm going for it.
She take d4, all threats I keep.
burning, make a journey bright and pure. That should
Check.
keep
d4, practically
turning
best.
always and
Check
alone
d6.
into my
Yes.
arms. Oh Lord,
Yes.
into my arms.
Where are you headed?
Into my
He wants full rook.
oh Lord,
Rook b3.
my arms.
Okay, but not. Most probably after knight d2.
This doesn't make sense.
Yes.
I was simply attacking
I
him.
don't like this before.
This doesn't make sense either.
Queen side pawns became weak. It sure will be some compensation. In d1, yes, this I want to play, but rook d3. Yes.
I'm just gonna
King
make
c2
sure.
maybe.
Check.
Bishop take d2. He must make his choice. e4 now. King e2. King e5.
I could get stream sniped. If I pre-move King f4, he plays g5, King f4, and then he takes on
King f4.
the most dreadful of squares.
Now, critical mode. He need to improve his pieces. Yes, first he decides to improve queen. e3, king d1, d3, king d1, yes. Yes.
Check.
Goes round. Check. King d2.
Queening in 2,
White can defend. King f3.
or less.
King e3, king up. g5.
Check. Victory.
For content, I appreciate it, sir. Dimitri, yes. I had Yasser, I have Maurice. I don't know if you believe... I don't always enable him, though. But I like him in the background every now and then. Jijun, by the way. We should have a Jijun study stream today. No way. What do you smoke, Quadraspassky? Back in the day, Mark Hepton had me on Kent. Way back when I was traveling to Europe on a regular basis. And then I found Kent convertibles. The considerate cigarette for those who don't just want. Ask me grandma. Kent? They should still be around. The funny part was that those were also the choice of my original chess coach. And Mark Hepton reminds me a lot. Very much a lot. Of my first chess coach. Same jovial spirit, humor, attitude about chess. Oh yeah, those were not in the United States. But then again, neither are the ones that I mentioned. The ones that I mentioned, I could only get in the airport and duty free when I was traveling to Norway over or about 10 years ago. I don't go into tobacco stores often enough to find out if they actually have them here. I would probably have to go to a real place, not just the corner store. Which you'd hope is from Virginia, exactly. You would imagine that hopefully it would be. Hans Yolo. Beat ISKCON 1967. Interesting.
Ready.
I am on a path to combat streamers. Oh, let me give a shout out to Logic. I've already done a shout out for Rogan.
Time is running out.
Yes. You
All
can
right.
make any move, and how many moves does he like?
I am a positional player.
D4, D5. Knight
And we are
C3.
going to go with the... Now, why is this plus sign here? Oh, Leech has tags.
Yes. Very fast playing.
Streamer. Now, this is not supposed to be possible because of the terrible endgame that Black gets.
E8.
So we're going to go about this.
Try to check.
Check.
C6.
The only way that I know how.
Yes. To create some threat again.
If bishop e6, then knight f3.
Till knight e7.
And if knight on g to e7, then I'm just going to capture
Right.
so that I may be able to retreat my bishop if he bothers me.
Yes.
Note that my bishop is guarded by the queen so that I can...
Bishop e6. Knight f3.
I just wanted to make sure the bishop doesn't go to g4. We're not going to give in just yet.
Yes.
Leech has tags. You can tag opponents with a variety of things, you know? I'm not sure what all the tags mean. Hookah? I don't know about that one.
Yes.
Buck, pause, anti-chess, but in general. So is he getting his... Is he threatening?
Yes.
He actually might be threatening.
Attacking
Queen takes c5.
Knight d4.
I don't expect to hang on to the pawn. But I do want to achieve a positional plus.
Yes. Long castle. Need to activate.
Umbrella. Under my umbrella. So we are gonna... So if Rogan has chosen the French, I absolutely love the French.
Yes.
I do.
Check.
We're gonna keep up the
Eventually.
development.
Maybe. King A8.
I am so tempted to castle queenside. Alright, YOLO. What happens on queen takes c5 though? Stand under my umbrella, Ella, 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 hey, hey. I'm attacking d5 3 times.
Why not?
Bishop to d6 runs into d4. And am I losing a pizza?
Yes.
Yes, I am losing a pizza. Have to give Rogan a tremendous amount of respect.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
I need to
So
keep the
many
pressure.
pieces attacking Rogan.
I need to keep the pressure on the isolated pawn anyway. This was part of the plan the whole time. Keep the pin. My queen is covering a2. Removing the defender of the rook on d8 with bishop takes c6 on any in-between moves like this, for example. Oh baby, it's ringing, ringing.
Take on c6.
Come in, come in.
Take on c6. Also most natural move in rapid chess.
A knight on d6.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe 94. Two delay, no, two question.
No, Rogan.
Yes.
No, Dmitry. We don't cheer for our opponent to make bad moves. N, G. Oh, absolutely.
Now maybe resign.
You can always show my stream. Logic, welcome. I'm in TV. How are you?
Yes.
Da da dee da. Da dee da. I am very cheerful. I am unfortunately unhappy for Rogan, who did not see queen takes. When you lose your material to half-move combinations like capture, then you're in trouble. No, I mean, I'm very proud of you, Logic, because you are, not unlike myself, not a, a Gen X streamer. We need more wise, mature streamers with less toxic chat rooms and things like that. And since I changed this to 11 rounds, it gives players... Let's give Rogan another shout out. It's not too late. You can get in up until round 6. I don't even know who to follow here. Like, I consider Rogan right in the middle. He's not quite, a kid. I don't think. He might be a kid. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like a kid. He's got a very mature attitude. So let's just see if we can name the openings while we look at these defenses. Another Life on Mars, two in a stream. The previous one was live. I have no idea what this was, but I could suspect, if I had to guess on this one, this might have been a closed Sicilian. Nope, it was not a closed Sicilian, it was an Italian game. So much for the bishop pair. So we need to maneuver here like crazy. Knight d2, knight c4, knight d2, f4. Not sure if that's the best square for the knight, but now it is. Let's see for an heirs game. So if I were to look at this pawn structure, it was an e4 opening. Center counter. Sveshnikov. Mainline Sveshnikov by transposition from the four knights. Rook to g8. Now there's an interesting move. I've never considered rook to g8. This is player to watch. This could test the opponent's playing ability. Ooh, it's going to test the opponent's playing ability even more. And black was tested. LCC Condra, student of the game.
Check.
Is that look at that? This seems like it was a King's Indian. But there's a C pawn. Wow, am I way off? It was an accelerated dragon with the movement of the E pawn.
Check.
There was a better way to do that, by the way, for black. Black could have taken on c5 to, maybe he wanted to avoid the bishop opposite colors. Maybe. Ron Hay. '94 was a shocker.
Ready.
Wow, we're getting some serious Bowie today. What are we going to see, JL and Amarato? He does change his openings regularly. JL and Amarato and I go way back.
Something could be like I can cut black knight.
I'm really only going to use the first row. I'm going to classify the first row.
Yes.
But didn't you just win? I think, didn't you just win?
C5.
You're not too low rated.
Knight C3.
Oh, I forgot that I played the Sicilian.
G6.
That's team support from Quadra Spassky. Team support.
Yes. Knight going on c6. Looks all ideas from it.
This was one of the
E3,
earliest
6.
positions that I learned in the Sicilian.
You put bishop on
I
e3.
learned from you. And I play the rook to b8 line.
Queen d2. Maybe p5 should play. Yes. Cannot suggest any move.
We're just waiting for either the f pawn to move or the knight to move. Into my arms.
So, yes. I want to check.
I'm following the game Norwood Benjamin,
4.
1988.
b4.
The knight has to go to d1. And now, I guess
Yes.
we just threatened to remove the defender.
b4.
I'm trying to prevent him from playing d4. He is threatening to play e5. But that's okay. I have a square on f5
Maybe
for my
yes.
knight. Maybe yes, maybe no.
It's special weather here, yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad.
Two games later.
Enough, there is blood
2
pressure,
games
there is
later.
sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot move. You
Knight
cannot
takes, pawn
retire.
takes.
So, to change your mental
Bishop
mind,
takes,
to
pawn
change
takes.
Okay, adopt for this weather condition,
Because my
especially
love
for
for
Norway,
you.
it's very difficult now, very important.
Tremble like a... I really want him to play e5.
Yes.
I also want him
27 right move.
to castle queenside or to waste time with h3.
Yes. Short castle, yes.
Well, that was interesting. Did not expect that.
So, both ends. Yes.
My queen is on the wrong square.
Bishop h3.
Serious moonlight.
Okay.
So therefore I've put my queen on the right square. Kiss me, 555. How are you, Kiss me? Are you in Miami? I know a Kiss me in Miami in the...
All threats he keeping.
We have... I'm trying to remember what the command is.
Yes.
Quadra... if I can spell it right. Z... K-Y.
What to play now? D4. Yes.
Are you allowed to do that? I don't think so. I'm just gonna capture. Now we're gonna blow up the center. I have to capture
Yes.
once.
C take D4.
I do.
Knight take d4.
I have to capture once.
Right. Need to coordinate.
This way I can threaten everything and hope
Yes.
to overwork my opponent to the bone. So far, so good. We have the minority attack of 2 pawns versus 3 on that side of the board.
What else castle should play faster, but why not? Yes.
Now that I'm castled, we get to increase our wide range of choices with the rook coming to the C file.
Yes. Take on CC. Take on CC.
So it adds a lot of pressure that I don't think our opponent wanted.
Take on A7. Knight take E4. Tricky move. Yes.
I exchange my A pawn for your E pawn every day, Bobby.
No doubt, yes.
I exchange my A pawn.
Yes.
We just keep up the pressure. You really got me now. You
Very
really
fast.
got me.
Yes.
You really got me. You really got me.
Maybe take 2.
Ruh-roh. Is he going to play that? All right.
On B2.
Let's find out.
Rookie 1. Queen B7.
Covering.
Yes. White
Cross and cover, folks. Cross and cover.
B4.
And now, rook takes C2.
Yes. No.
Rook takes C2, removing the defender.
Take on D4.
I really do not want to have to play what we
Yes.
think we have to play.
Will reject it, but what maybe
My rook gets to the C file with a gain of time on the next move. Is that true? Oh, good. You really got me now.
yes. Queen E4 now.
Well, that was interesting. That is what I want. Right? Check, check. He's attacking 2 pawns.
What about Queen B6? Yes. Rook E2.
Times you tried to tell me, many times you've cried alone. Many times you've found out where you cut my feelings to the bone.
Yes.
I feel like there has to be a way to finish him that does not involve
Yes. Increase tension. Rook C8. King G2.
know what to do with my strength anyway.
Not afraid of some tactics.
As much as I love my bishop,
Rook take F2. Rook C7.
we're going to batten down the hatches.
And now it seems slightly better. Yes.
You would think that 2 extra pawns would be enough. Probably queen to c6
Right. Rook E2.
would be ideal.
Coin. Yes. Position it cannot. Queen B7.
Let's simplify. We really
Yes.
care. Now we have consolidated and we can improve our position for the endgame.
Play yes. King F3, yes. King G7. G4, yes.
Check.
G3, yes. Check. King F2.
Wow.
Open game special. Hard play.
Check.
Brilliant. Tactical opening. Yes. Yes.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm enjoying this position so much. I do have to keep
F5.
together. All right, so now we have 2 protected pass pawns. Is this true?
I don't even can tell you exactly what is his name. Yes. Rook C1.
We're going for it. We're going for it. We're going to have some fun.
Rook F2. Queen C6. Take on C6. Take on C6. Yes.
But it's over now.
Rook D2. E5. King F6. My idea, King E4. Yes. Now I will play only for
This has now become a puzzle.
Rook H2.
Check.
It became a puzzle. 2 pawns on the 6th win against the rook. Yes, 2 connected pass pawns on the 6th. And you count the 6th, Amen, from your side of the board. Apostolate. I do not have increment to bias myself, Quadraspassky. I add increment. I add increment to make certain that it's still a human experience. Wow, we're really on a mellow streak here with the liked songs. I better get some more jams going. I don't know what it's going to come up with, my playlist for the stream. I do not always win. Ron Hay, JL Enamorado, Conte de Luna. We have a pack of 2200s, and I'm hoping that Soho Leveling 168 stays with us. I'm on Tatiana has been here before, usually only on the weekends. I'm 0-2 against Tatiana. But especially throughout the week, I don't think I've won in the morning. You've won as well. Exactly. Thank you, Apostolette, for the reminder. I did not see you on my list. Zerk that 3+2. So there's the automatic Zerk back option in Lee Chess too, right? Neutral Berserk. So the Lee Chess draw. Lee Chess draw. It's a draw. It is a setting. It absolutely is a setting. Automatic Berserk back.
Ready.
Soho Leveling. Alright, I'm gonna give... I've never played Soho Leveling before, so I'm giving him Knight C3. It's a Lee Chess extension, called Mutual Berserk.
Slightly better one.
But you can't make the opponent. I don't know if it works there. We're gonna have to find out. Broken so slow. Legend. I'm ready for you, Roken. It is great to have you. I know it's late for you, but I've added you to the legends because you've been in my stream for so very long. And Tiresias was going to, you know what? I'm going to start off slowly here. I'm not going to commit myself either way.
I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body.
F4 was probably the best move.
I'm in love with the shape of when we came, we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. But you and me are thrifty, so go you can.
I am definitely.
Sweet and sour and how your family's doing okay. And even getting a taxi, kissing the backseat, tell the driver make the radio play.
C5 move, C5 idea, more active idea. Knight F3, yes.
Come now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me.
LCC Condra, you are getting slowly better, yes. Sorry, Kingslayer, about our game.
Yes.
No, I don't think it works on mobile. It may work as a Chrome extension if it works across the board. If you were using Chrome on your mobile, I wonder. You might need to do desktop version. I don't think we've ever made it to 11 rounds. Roken.
Yes.
So now what's happening? How is he defending?
Big brain.
The his D4 pawn.
Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby.
I don't guess he can take on D4. He take D4, yes.
Come on, be my baby.
First things first,
Fine.
we have to give him a checkup
Why not?
just to see where he's going.
Yes.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Put things near.
The shape of you.
I'm in love with your body.
Knight C6.
Since you were in my room, now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in
Yes.
love with your body.
Maybe Knight B2. Bishop D4. Most probably or counter.
Am I losing a pizza? Fortunately, I'm not losing a pizza.
B6. Take on C6. Check. Take on C6. D3.
We are going
Yes.
to artificially isolate this.
Maybe it's best. Maybe Queen E1. Bishop E7. 95. 95 10. Yes.
Whoa, he did me a favor.
Queen take.
And now,
F5. No doubt. Yes. Knight D5. Cutting all pieces now. Yes.
yeah, E3 is bother. F6. I don't know.
Knight D7 cannot play. Not working. Yes. Very fast. Take on F5.
What?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Take on H7 even. Take on H7 even.
I don't even know where to begin.
Play. I want to give me. Make some cream he put on face. Maybe it will help him. If he beat Nakamura, I will buy his cream from him immediately. And that's where he bought also his cream. So. Yes.
I'm not a big fan of this.
Queen H3.
Not a big fan.
High position, okay. Black is better, maybe. Okay. Bishop D2. Rook A2. Allow him. Yes. No. What? Okay. Rook A E1. Yes.
Check.
Okay. Bishop F8. Okay. Not so dangerous. Yes. Yes, A3.
Mhm.
C3. What else? Big fighter. He's trying to make perpetual check. There is C5 move. C5 idea. More active idea. Yes. Rook C8. Can I improve?
So, that is a problem.
Yes.
I'm about to lose. This is a problem.
White fast. Yes.
Gosh darn it.
It promises very exciting. And
I got too fancy, folks.
maybe yes.
Maybe no. Yeah, I chased his queen to the square he wanted to go to. I really did not see that coming. I was going to play rook takes e3 next, but this is not good. Queen f3, rook takes g2, check wins. Yeah,
Yes.
I need to analyze this one. Yeah, rook c8 was definitely bad. Good game. No, the key to winning against John is to not lose your head. I do not slouch from any of this. So my opponent is better here?
Check.
I think this is roughly equal. Okay, it's roughly equal now. Bishop to b5 check.
Check.
And now I am much better. Bishop g4. So what should I be playing? Knight on e takes d4. Really, I missed that? Just knight on e takes d4? Wow. Castles now. C3, D3. Queen E2. All of those moves are good. He's not threatening F4. Crazy. Wow, I just missed it. I moved too quickly. I moved in 5 seconds there. 10 seconds. They have 5 seconds back. Yeah, 1 second I castle. Less than 1 second. 4 seconds.
Check.
.95 was best straight away. Yeah. That maketh sense. If I wait, he has time for bishop d6 even, or bishop to b4. Yuck. So now we're back in business. I'm back in the driver's seat. F5 it doesn't like. Queen f3 it likes. Yeah, maybe, if I'm going to play normal chess. But f5 looked very enticing. Knight to d7, now I'm just winning again. Knight e6, and I clean up. Of course. What's the difference? A half of a pawn? That is what we do.
Check.
Queen takes f5. All this is good. And I should just play g3. Queen h3 is okay. Bishop to g5. Ah, yes. Rook e2, rook a d1. Not rook on a to e1.
Check.
But I'm still winning. Rook takes f8. Check. Rook takes f8, queen h8, king e7, queen takes g7. I did look at that. It looks like a hellacious attack. That is what I should be doing. Yeah, I have queen g5 check, queen takes d4, and queen takes f7. Yeah. Can't I just play rook takes f7? That looks like the optimal move.
check,
Uh-oh. Next round is starting.
ready,
Good luck, Logic. I can't remember what I played against you before. I'm just gonna go with the solid repertoire. I know, I'm here. I really need some time to go for some coffee, though.
Yes.
I'm perfectly good at it.
Queen is not very strong. Knight c3. d5. But it seems losing due to bishop.
Our game has started.
Yes, yes. Okay, should give check and go same on knight bd7.
Yes. That is the word. It was my 28th anniversary yesterday. So combined with my first marriage, I've been married for about 31 years. Maybe only 30. I should have posted something on Facebook, but I'm really not on Facebook anymore. Somewhat by choice. So there's several defenses here that are very good for black. Nothing to be afraid of.
c5.
This is thought to be one of the best responses. Should I go for it? Yes, I'm going for the complications. Absolutely.
Draw. It's special weather here, yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad. There is no oxygen enough, there is blood pressure, there is sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot move, you cannot respire. So, to change your mental mind, to change your, adopt for this weather condition, especially from Norway, it's very difficult. Now, it's very important. Take on e4 now.
check,
Maybe
check.
yes.
Come
Maybe
on.
long castle I can
Come on.
check.
Come on. Come on. Come
With
on.
some variation played also some Dutch players like Ivan Sokolov also playing. Yes. In e8.
This does look a little bit
Check.
sketchy.
Bishop d7.
Now, of course, I want to play what I want to play, but I
How
cannot.
many pieces attacking? 3 now. Yes.
I want to play rook takes d7.
Okay, give check. Knight take d7. Knight take e4.
We do get an original position, though. A relatively original
It
position.
promises very exciting end of this game. e6. Yes.
Let's continue
92.
finding good squares for our pizzas.
Okay, what knight doing from? But maybe yes. look like this. Yes, looks not natural. Yes. Bishop e7.
Oh boy.
Why can depend? Yes.
Let's egg him on.
Rook g2. Yes.
Thank you for following, Hans Yolo. Did we have a good game earlier? I'm trying to recall. Now, is he winning the exchange? That is the question.
Yes.
Yes.
Play now.
He might be winning the exchange. Knight check. F5, knight check. Alright.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we've got a rook and pawn endgame that's going to be very difficult. Why am I still 22-29? I lost a game. Did I really gain that many points? Don't know what time my lesson is today.
Knight a4. Yes. Knight a4. Yes. Third sensation may become. F5 later.
Yes, yes.
Check.
It's unfortunate
No
that I wasn't
yes.
able to take advantage of his king position. I just was not.
Yes.
No, you're good, sir.
But after that.
Hang in here, Han.
Or bishop d6. Bishop d6. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Maybe yes.
Maybe no.
In a7. So now again.
We're going into a king and pawn ending where I have the outside pawn majority. I don't think he can avoid this. And his king is on d8, so I will have the better king position.
Yes.
Whoa! Dudovich, you had to trade rooks.
In f6. Ah, 4.
Hasta evaporarnos en el viento. No hay motivos para decirnos adiós tan pronto. Sigo
Yes.
vivo, créemelo, mi amor, no soy tan tonto. Si tú
So,
quisieras
not now.
esta
Yes.
noche ir a bailar.
Maybe rook c6. c4 maybe. Yes. a5. King d2.
Dame de tu vida y de tu tiempo. Oh,
Also looks
que te
it.
quiero
My goal is not happy. In d3.
sentir el movimiento.
Do not make pawn moves where you are weak. In general. This is the good advice.
Que yo ya perdí el conocimiento. Solo
I've not yet begun to threaten
Yes,
anything.
resigned.
What?
The game became very sharp.
What? Logic, never give up, never surrender. There's an emote. Never give up. That's one. Never surrender.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Never give up, never surrender. Thank you for the follow, Rory. Never give up, never surrender. Those are emotes. So Quadraspassky with JL and Amarato in charge. Maybe not. That pawn on e6 is looking kind of Amen. DV. Are you in the tournament, Rory Ree? I don't know if it's possible for you to still get into the Swiss. Tomorrow, Alexander Alekine's birthday. Every Halloween. Of course, in the old world calendar, it was something different. I don't think I want to show,
Check.
Quarter, I got pieces in my name. I'm going to grab coffee while I can.
Check.
I'll be back. Let's put up that coffee command in. I should do like the female streamers do, and you know, cover my chest when I lean over here, just because, you know, don't want anything to violate terms of service.
Check.
Man, I'm rolling through the city, old school on them big boys. 12-inch woofers in the trunk making big noise. Got the big toys, don't make me have to flash. Let 100 rounds go, you do 100-yard dash. Back up in the hood where the rules don't shift. And the
Check.
trill sit, pump and burn clip. You can call 5050 might come up by the time they arrive, or the dirt have been done. Now one thing's for certain, and two things for sure. Being poor is a disease, gotta hustle up a cure. Start with your head, homie, then use your hands. If you try it in reverse, you don't even have a chance. Worldwide worry with the hunger and the thirst, from the third world countries to the second and the first. It sounds like a verse, but it's more like a plan. Get your Robin Hood on, put some pressure on the man. Tell him.
Check. Check.
Wake up in the morning with my bitch in the bed. She don't like the police and she sure hate the feds. I love my girl cause she give me what I want. She ride in the trunk or either ride in the front. She look like 22 but she really 45. For some reason she done made a whole lot of niggas cry. So bad that she made them all pull their money out. Take it out their pockets and they put it in my pockets. Gotta hear the way they girl do. She always wanna take the mule off. Give me them pesos, the cash and the credit card. Might be a bribe, but the limit is your heart. You the police, and we is the robbers. You need more than them helicopters and choppers. Excuse me, let me introduce my lady. Her name is Maria, she motherfucking crazy.
Eva, I might have spilled a little bit of coffee at the bottom of the steps, but I couldn't see it.
Story in my life.
Still going at it.
Searching for the right, but it keeps avoiding me. Sorrow in my soul, cause it seems that wrong really lost my company. He's more than a man, and this is more than love. The reason that the sky is blue. Thoughts are rolling
Further
in,
Steps in
'cause
Chess
the
by
one
Owen
again,
Hindle.
to him I just can't be true. And I know that he
Why don't I have book number 1 of Further Steps in Chess by Owen Hindle? Good job, Owen. This looks like a good game for you, sir. Some bangers. I'm glad you like it. It's been a very melancholy morning. It's raining here and my playlist is reflecting it. I don't understand.
Check.
Oh, is that the previous song? I missed it. All I want to do is work, 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 work. Back to the tournament.
Ready.
Well, what do I do with Ron? Paper Planes. Yeah, that was the one when I left. Chess for Tigers.
Time is running out.
No, I'm going to stay with my consistency. This is FIDE Master Training. I have not yet committed with white. Yeah, the Slumdog Millionaire soundtrack turned me on to that one.
D5. Yes.
Oh no, he doesn't want to give me a comfortable game with E5?
C take D5 to C4. Knight F6.
Well, I'm just going to have to hit him a little bit low.
Knight C, Knight C6. F3. Yes. Bishop E6. So I don't know how to improve Knight G5.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to do this against that, by the way. I'm not supposed to do this against that. That's a bummer.
Where to put bishop? Bishop C8. Yes. C take D5. Very fast. Knight take D5.
A murderer. Have we reached an original
Yes.
position yet? I've got the Encyclopedia B, Volume 1,
Yes,
ready to go right over here. That's
great. It starts with an
earthquake.
birds and snakes and
Place. Bruce, I'm not afraid.
I am a hurricane. Listen to yourself. Turn world to its own needs. Tell me so you're on these. Beat it up.
Yes.
Run no street. The ladder starts to clatter with fear. Fight down. High wire and a fire.
Most probably.
I'm just trying to reach an original position. Back.
Check.
5. Check.
That's a good move.
Yes.
Good move.
But okay.
And now for something completely ridiculous. As I'm getting hammered, I need to get my pawn back.
Knight take D4. Yes.
Check.
Bishop take d5.
And now for something completely irrelevant.
Yes.
It's the end of the world as we know it. How appropriate, right? End of the world as we know it. I think this is the only move. And I feel fine.
Yes.
Check.
Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. He ended up a pawn anyway.
Queen take d4. E take. Maybe yes. Castle. Bishop d. Yes.
Right, it's the end of the world as we know it.
Yes. Yes.
Ron is going over 2,300 today. I wish I were not helping him out.
It's ideal.
This is absolutely crazy that I tried to play that move, Bishop C8. It's going to require some strategy. It's not an exchange Karl Khan, it's the Panov attack. I think I'm going to play G6 against Knight F3. But for some reason, I should have just gone into the old endgame line.
E9.
Hold on, I need to go back. So, G6 is playable from the Lead Chess database. I played E6. Oh, I faced it right as advertised here. Why is that different from stats? Oh, it even gives you the highest rating. He is a bit of a warrior. Swedish Viking that he is. Good game, Pegasus. Oh no, he didn't make it to 2,300 rapid because of me? Now why is it showing only the blitz stats? Your percentile's pretty good for the average opponent. October 4th. I think I remember that. So this is today's game.
Please, someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this way. Oh, you are
I did play Bishop G4 last time. Whoops. And what did Ron play against me when he beat me? So wow. I'm doing really well on this endgame line. Why did I vary? Bishop E5 I remember facing once. Queen to B3. Ron beat me in this.
Check. Check.
This happened in July. Oh yes, this line. I remember this line. This line should not have worked.
Check. Check. Check.
Yeah, that was bad. So, yeah, I was supposed to play Queen to C8 here. To escape from troubles. And then Queen B7 is the sneaky move.
Check. Check.
Got it.
Check.
The reigning. Logic is still streaming. He definitely has a great camera setup. I should set up my camera the same way. Very nicely done, Logic. We both have chess sets set up in the room. I have 2 chess tables set up. He has 1. Okay, he's throwing down the gauntlet. I definitely have to... As he gets the message now. I also have these extension, I have 2 10-foot USB extension cords to be able to put my cameras in the back somewhere over there around the trophy, just to be able to see the layout and the rest of the room. Because you really only see that bookcase. You don't get to see the bookcases filled with chess books on this side, and the general chessboard that is above my desk, my vertical chessboard, on both sides. So of course I've got chess trophies, 2008 New York City Marathon plaque, and whatnot. Yeah, I ran the New York City Marathon in 2008, and I would like to get back to that again. I literally have to read the SkakiBot instructions, which Dimple sent me the other day. Someone posted in music commands. How to change voice. Bogdania. So October 28th, this was just the other day. Lonskop. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do a few things on here. Soundtrack audio. I want to add Spotify. I do. A lot more information on Vera Menchik. Coming in from Ron Hay. The World Chess Hall of Fame. So we have Tatiana. How am I gonna fight for the lead in my own tournament? I need Ron Hay. Have they played each other yet? Soho leveling? Nope, they have not yet played each other, obviously, because they are undefeated with 2 late start half points. And because I've lost 2 games to each of them, my tiebreaks are going to be worse, no matter what. Taranchask, join the Discord. Catching up on reading my Discord here.
This nation owes you a huge debt.
Thank you for the follow, Jams613. A friend of mine's birthday is on June 13th. She was also a student for a while. Made an earnest effort in the chess arena. But life is very, very difficult to enjoy at the same time as chess much of the time. Ken Jail and Amarato, slow down, Tatiana. It looks like Jail and Amarato is on the worst end of this by 1 minor piece. I'm not sure if I like it.
Well, imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful
New challenge.
What a beautiful what a shame the poor girl's bride is a whore. I chime in with the haven't people ever heard of. Closing a
Time control is too slow for me. No, time control is too fast for me. Yeah, I hate when that happens, when we calculate the All right, we're back. We're gonna continue. I was hoping that
Time is running out.
I'm not fooling around anymore. I played the Verisov against
D5.
I played the Verisov against Logic only because he answered with knight f6. It's my anti-Indian system.
Bishop f5. Maybe yes, and we will come famous position. Yes. C take d5. Bishop take b1. Maybe
Check.
bishop take b1. Try to use this knight on the backside. Queen e4. Check. D6. What about
Am I in troubles here if I am not careful? I do not want to allow e5.
Haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of
Yes.
rationality. Shut in. Haven't you people ever heard
It's a very interesting game.
I have so many graphics designers, graphics people knocking down my door as a streamer. It's crazy.
Yes, e3. Material advantage for white.
I chime in. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No.
E6.
Well, that was interesting.
Yes. Let's go back.
Minority attack. 2 bishops. b4 is the move striking out to me right now.
Yes, make some cream he put on face. Maybe
Bishop
it will help.
c4.
If he beat Nakamura, I will buy his cream from him immediately, and that's where he bought also the cream. So, what to play now? Before
Get the minority attack moving against those 3 pawns. We've had more than one Game of Thrones.
yes. Face it. Strong open.
I missed the Game of Thrones days.
Yes.
I do.
Time is saved now.
Yes, the loss of Stannis.
Yes.
We're up to 10 follows. We're 1/5 of the way there.
Choosing most straight line. Most straight line. Bishop d3. Yes. There's some variation played also, some Dutch players like Ivan Sokolov also playing. Bishop e7. Castle, yes. Castle. Rook d1. White can defend.
We're just building.
Yes. No. Very nice. Yes. Queen h5.
So what's going on here? My a2 pawn is no longer being threatened.
Yes.
Is the b4 pawn being threatened? Is e5 being threatened?
Bishop b2, but what about... Yes.
What have you missed? I got drubbed by the two players in first place and second place. The 2200s got me.
Easy decision for... Yes.
It's amazing how many players have become good. Right now, Black has to figure out how to unravel.
Knight d5, he's open fine. Yes.
And now,
a3.
I don't want the knight going to b4.
Dangerous, very dangerous threat.
So I thought about
Bishop
b5.
b6, yes.
I thought about b5, but
Who is better? Yeah. G5. Oh.
you gods, folks. So already,
Maybe not the best. Yes.
where are you going?
Maybe go.
Ajikira.
Yes.
Let's just
Bishop e2. Surprise. Yes.
yes.
Knight on e5.
We have the rook lift.
He must create some. Yes.
We have the rook lift to d4 and across if needed.
F5.
That's interesting. So my opponent does not believe that I have a threat.
Most probably should take. Yes.
He should have taken Dmitry. Well, I'm a little worried about opening up the F file, so therefore I'm not going with that one. I'm also worried about opening the F file that way.
No, still almost clear. Yes.
Does he have a fast way to get a knight to F3 or H3? He doesn't have a white squared bishop. It happens all the time. Closing the door, you left the world behind. Someday you'll pay. Alright.
E4.
I am curious to run him. I'm just gonna run him. To sacrifice our love.
But now, what's now? F take E4. Take on E4 maybe. King just now rook F4.
Pay the price, I know. I've seen it before, it happens all the time. Closing the door, you leave the world behind.
We are watching fantastic game. Yes.
So rook takes... Am I up anything? No, huh? Rook takes d5.
Queen C2.
Fine.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. At all.
Famous position, yes.
Oh, as I. So the knight can't go to that square.
Time is running out.
Fine. We're just going to exchange.
Knight take E5. Bishop E3. Yes.
Check.
E3 check.
So bishop takes.
Need to calculate. Bishop take F3.
It doesn't matter if you love him or capital
Yes.
H-I-M.
Bishop take F4.
Just put your paws up.
I am in trouble.
You were running so good.
I'm in some big troubles.
Yes. Yes.
Check.
D8. Check. Position, yes. Lost. What king G10?
Check.
Check. Queen F1. Yes. Queen take H2. Yes.
Check.
Did I really get away from this?
Check.
Rook take F7. Check. Yes. Can I play knight F4? Need to calculate. But what about
Check.
7? Check. King G8. Yes.
Check.
G8.
Check. Check.
G8. Check. King
Hit the
F7.
draw.
Yes. Yes.
It was a good attack. Very interesting round. That is also from the Slumdog Millionaire soundtrack, Apostolate. We got our Avengers going here. Just in case the geek wasn't showing. That was definitely worth studying to a certain extent.
Check.
Queen C2. Yeah, that makes sense. This was not a real move.
Check. Check. Check.
Oh, King F1 was a blunder. Checkmate is now unavoidable. F takes G2 check. Yeah, that was what I was concerned about.
Check.
G takes F3 here. That's so funny. G takes F3. I don't know. We might actually make it to 11 rounds.
Check.
King to G8. And now, was Queen to C5? No, I couldn't do anything about it. King F6, Rook takes H7. Just King E1, I just run for it. He has nothing, right? Yeah.
Ready.
Alright, we're off to the races, Quadraspaski.
He missed bishop f4 and now he is losing. c5. b3. c take d4. I don't guess he can take on d4. d5. Knight c3. Yes, let's go back.
So what can I do in this position? The knight doesn't belong on c3. Let's go this way. This might be a new move for me.
Maybe he's right. I don't know. By rook he can make it like this. Yeah. Queen d2. Bishop g7. Knight b5 now. Yeah.
Really? What is going on, folks? I want to play original chess, so therefore, should I?
Yes. Knight d4. Looks losing. So
Does look losing.
he played queen d1 and now his plan is clear. Yes.
I can't do that. On the dance floor, acting naughty.
f3. Yes. e5. It's very exciting.
The king is in the center. We gotta keep flailing away. Just like we know what we're doing.
Yes. e5. special weather here. Yes, one day you can feel good, another day very bad. Where is no oxygen enough, where is blood pressure, where is sun.
This is the day, as I told Quadraspaski, he's going over 2,000, but I can't do it single-handedly. I'm going to need some help. Dimpool. Namaste. Loving Skakibot, by the way. I'm not making the most of it that I probably should be, but I'm trying. What is going on?
Yes. Knight f3. Bishop g4 now. Queen d4. Most probably bishop take f3. Knight going on c6. Yes.
I mean, Queen h4 check did appeal to me as well. But let's get all of our pieces out. We still have time for Queen h4. And now...
Queen d2, yes. d2. Yes.
I don't have a mate. Queen h4, bishop g3, bishop takes e5. Queen h4, bishop g3, knight takes e5.
Yes.
It's quite crazy. How
Knight take e5.
sing this song? It looks like uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Yes, check. Take e5. Check. Bishop e2.
Rook takes d5 first? No.
Check. Try. Check. Very fun playing. Yes.
I didn't think I was going to get any help anyway. Managing to get...
Queen h3. Check. Yes. Something. Maybe he saw something. Yes. King f2.
Who has won? This rook is out of the game. Only one of his rooks can really join the game.
Again, shoot some fire. Into.
I think this may win the game. Wow, streamers.
Check.
Check.
Victory.
Nothing personal. Nothing personal, sir. Just business. It is quite crazy that we've made it this far. So there's a Halloween parade here in Cross Bay Boulevard, near me. And I think we're going to go see it. Hold on. Egots. Let me just take a quick peek here. I like how it highlights me. That's very cute. So are all these Licha streamers? These are just the Licha streamers, right? That is huge on Who to Raid. 22 streamers. That is crazy. I don't believe that's Kappa. I do not believe that's Kappa. So Tatiana is attempting to bring down Ranahe. This is a huge game. Huge game for deciding first place. Tatiana managed to hold against me. Maybe my draw with Tatiana was very specific, very strategic. And I'm not proud of my address in the torn up town. Uh-oh. I think I should mute myself here.
Check. Check. check,
That was good. 1 second. Yeah, I never had the wherewithal to worry about.
On your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash, we don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair.
It doesn't work.
It's a running out of blood. That kind of looks just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of.
No, my lesson at 10 a.m. It's getting very tricky.
You can call me Queen Bee, and baby, let me live that.
Is he able to hold out? I don't think so.
Check.
Yeah, this is going to be tricky because the well, the pawn might be able to be stopped now. This is real counterplay? No. It's not real counterplay. All right, it is anybody's black offers draw. We're not allowed to offer draws here, Rod. Tatiana's strategic draw worked out. You can do Halloween without a mask. You are funny, sir.
This knows huge debt.
I think this one is a given, unless there's some technique that I don't know about. Thank you for following. Obi Shinobi. Obi Shinobi 1. Was there a stalemating possibility in there? No. I was thinking a few moves away, there could be a way to try to trick, but I don't see it. So if Rod loses, and we have one more round, this could be anybody's tournament. Uh-oh, did he drop out? Soho Leveling fell away after he lost to Ron. And congratulations to Ron. You can join the dojo for future events by hitting us up on the team. I only message once a day right before the tournament starts. So if you happen to be online at the right time, you'll get a reminder. If you're only online on Lead Chess once a week, you're going to get 7 messages though. So we're about to find out if we're going to make it to 11. How to turn on confirm move? Please, anyone. All right. Preferences, and game behavior. Preferences and game behavior. Move confirmation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. If you can hear it in there.
Ready.
Did he get it? We're about to find out.
C6.
Anymore. It's our first game ever. Welcome to the dojo.
Yeah.
Clappers on.
Little bit, yes, not improved, but right.
So I'm always torn here as to what I want to do with this fellow.
D5. 3.
I don't believe in E6. I really don't. So I'm going with the main line.
Bishop G4.
Main line is very strange for white to play.
Taking. Yes, C taking.
We seem to have switched into an exchange variation.
E4, D6.
And
Bishop E2. Right. Short castle, yes.
Rogan Joe Sloan. Well, ironically, this is closer to intermediate stream for players that already have a certain amount of knowledge. I am going to try to do an instructional series of streams for my younger audiences. But basically, the three principal strategies, Obi Shinobi 1, is that you need to control the center of the board.
Yes.
You need to make sure that your entire team of players is active, with the exception of,
Like always, not hectic. Yes.
the king, who needs to be kept safe, usually by castling.
Knight E5.
And the active castling. This doesn't look right. He has to take on C6. We take on D1.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, he doesn't have to take on C6. He can relocate his knight.
Position, yes. Lost.
But I'm going to grab that outpost.
E5. E5. Maybe knight
I'm
E4.
going to grab this outpost, which cannot be disturbed so easily. He's got weak dark squares, by the way, around his king.
Time is saved now.
He's trying to bolster D4. For a pizza, perhaps. Pizza, pizza.
Okay, knight E4. Yes.
And now, is he threatening F3 still? I don't think so.
What else? Castle should play faster. He's playing
His dark
sharp.
squares are just so weak that he can't move the F pawn. So Obi Shinobi 1.
Yes.
Now, is the E5 pawn that weak? Afraid to let it go. Is the E5 pawn that weak? That is the question.
Very safe.
Queen H4 G3. Queen H4.
Play.
Knight F3.
Queen H4.
Let's see what happens. We're just going to be consistent in the direction of our movement. Basically, we're going in that direction. Or that direction, depending on how you look at it. Keep forgetting.
Seems not right.
What side my camera's on versus what side the, You're a candle in the window with a cold, dark winter's night. So now my opponent's offering me what looks like a better endgame.
He missed it.
I don't think I can refuse.
Yes. What about Queen H7? What to play?
We're hoping to get him.
Queen E2. F5 to play. Yes.
We're hoping to get him on the plan. He still cannot move his F-pawn. Our knight on E4 is a beast.
So it's working.
I'm also hoping to artificially isolate his E5 pawn, capture on D4, and shove to disturb his pawn structure on the king side. So it looks like I have a strategically winning position.
Take F6.
I think
Very
that was
important
forced.
for this position. Take F6.
That alone I'd never find. Once again, my knight on e4 is still the beast.
It seems he is winning. 3. Yes. Bishop d6. Increase tension. Try to use black diagonal like bishop g5.
That's so weird.
Okay, maybe should take. Why didn't see anything?
Maybe bishop d6 was an error. I should have just played my...
Some cream he put on.
I should have just played my other rook over.
If he beat
But okay.
I will buy his cream from him immediately, and that's where he bought also this cream. So maybe take on g5. Maybe take on g5. He's not young man. Yes. Yes. Rook a e1.
Rook takes f2. Rook takes f2. Rook takes f2.
Yes.
Queen takes e6 check. Queen takes e6. I have a terrible endgame. Be nice. So how are you defending f2? That is the question.
Yes. Bishop c5, yes. Maybe. Yes. Some discoordination in white pieces. Yes, yes.
So I ended up with the worst endgame, with the 3 pawn islands. 3 pawn islands basically means that in every king and pawn ending or minor piece ending, I have more weaknesses because a pawn chain can be defended. That could be the weak pawn, for example. So I would have to attack a2 or h3 if he were, or if he were to do this pawn structure. So check. Should I? Do I dare allow him to take here and play there? But marry the night. But marry, oop, but marry the night.
94.
Okay, pasa.
Yes. Yes, to make some immediate threat. Queen g5. Yes.
Crude.
No.
Crude, but hopefully effective. But,
Okay, almost.
wow. Is that a free pawn? The knight is now pinned.
Take on F4. Yes.
I've been waiting my whole life for something to justify my existence as far as the attack continuing on the king side. Yeah, this is in general a little bit of an intermediate stream. It's unfortunate that we don't have more going on.
Yes. Maybe very deep decision. Rook F1. What deeper?
Another pawn?
Take on d4 right. Check. C take d4. C take d4. Check.
Another pawn drops.
Yes. Okay.
How do we keep up the attack? That is the question. I don't know.
E5. Yes. E5 he play. Yes. Queen d5. Don't believe in this move.
I've been searching a long time.
I could get mated here.
Exactly like you.
Carlson, style H6. Wait. Maybe yes.
I've been traveling all around.
How to defend?
In fact, I think I am getting mated here. Silly me.
King H7.
Someone like you. Make it all worthwhile.
Wow.
Okay, sharp. Yes.
I'm getting mated. That's too bad.
He played Queen D1 and now his plan is clear. What is his idea? King H2, not right move.
Check.
I lose all of my rating points that I've been working so hard, so very, very hard to try.
Check.
E2, check. How many pieces attacking? 3 now. Rook F2.
Check.
Check. Yes. In H2.
Make me satisfied. Someone exactly like you. I've been doing some soul searching.
E4.
Find out what.
Yes.
Need to get that pawn moving with some gain on time.
I've been up and down my way.
Queen E6 now. Oh, because yes. Make decision to what play, for win or for draw. E3. Yes.
Keep me satisfied. Someone exactly like you.
Start to create
Check.
something new, just
All around the world.
take on F5. Right, play D4, King G2. Yes.
Maybe.
E3.
But just lately I have realized maybe the best.
I've got nothing, folks. I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
Rook D5, very good move. I don't believe.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Yes. Play D2 now. In F3. E2. Home run. He resigned now.
I've got nothing. Will we make it to round 11? How could I underestimate that one? That is the question. Let's see this one for a moment. I was doing so well, I thought. Yeah, e5 was definitely the blunder.
Check. Check.
e5, queen to b5, then h6 was totally random. I could have come across this way. There must have been another method. h6 just got mated. Wow, h5 was equal? Because I can run. So it was h6 indeed. So even if I touched my h-pawn, I could.
Ready.
11 rounds, everyone. We have made it. I want to thank all of you. All of you. The streamers, Logic, Rogan. Let's go back to streamers. Is Logic still streaming?
Need to activate.
Rogan. Last seen playing chess.
Yes.
Logic is currently playing chess. I don't care if Mondays... Apostolette, our game has started, buddy. I need to move some of these things out of the way. We're going to be doing the Shereshevsky method. We're going to be doing coaching Kasparov.
Yes.
I'm going to be reviewing books on stream. No, thank you, Rogan, for being here. Namaste, man. All right, while Apostolette, somebody nudge him. I need to use the facilities.
Yes. His own counterattack, so I cannot wait. Yes. Now looks all ideas promising.
Alright. Apostolette, where are you, man?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, to create something from zero. What about the b5 move?
So what are we going to do with this fellow?
So, yes. And looks normal move equal. Bishop b7. f3.
Time to break up the Yankees.
Okay, take b5.
Whoa!
Yes. Bishop e3. Not drop.
Is he really offering an exchange?
All not easy.
I know what he usually does here. He usually helps me develop. This does not make sense.
Yes.
Back.
C3. Make his choice. Knight C6. Trying to counter.
Let's not fall into the trap. The trap of leaving behind all of my pizzas.
Excellent move. 95.
Yes.
Yes. Queen C6. Never see position where there are no alternatives. D5. Yes.
I can't help it. Just can't help it. I have to see what's going on.
Knight C4.
I'm playing as carelessly as I can to give all of us an
So
opportunity.
now, so many ideas. Yes.
And what have you done to my mouse?
Some mate will come soon. Yes.
Has he missed clicking half of his game? That was after round 9. Round 9 started.
Queen on C5.
What? I am torn.
F5.
Check.
Check. Can I take on D6? There is question also. Yes.
We have a dark squared bishop, and our opponent does not.
Need to play move. H5. Yes.
Check.
Queen A4. Check.
This is not going to be easy, Bobby. It is not going to be easy.
White can defend. Yes. Knight C4. What to play, how to stop his idea. Yes. Play Queen B8. Queen.
And now,
Yes. Why not E5?
and now for something completely different.
Knight D5, cutting all pieces now. Every player must make signature. Yes.
It's the vice grip.
It's special weather here, yes. One day you can
Check.
feel good, another day very bad. There is no oxygen enough, there is blood pressure, there is sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot move, you cannot respire. So to change your mental mind, to change your, adopt for this weather condition, especially from Norway, it's very difficult. Now, very important. Yes.
Check.
Check.
I think I have found the secret. Also known as...
Yes.
No, not there, dude. Not there, you had to go back.
Yes. Maybe will be some sensations.
It's our 11th round. I feel terrible about this. We've played only 350 games against each other. I'm looking for a way to make this game more interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't see it.
Now, no chance this losing or not.
Check.
Yes.
Checkery.
Quadraspassky. If he beats him, I get more tiebreak points. I can actually finish in second if Quadraspassky wins. When Quadraspassky wins. And when Logic beats Ron A, I win. I can move up to second place as well. I'm not sure if this is happening. 2 minor pieces for a rook. A lot of pressure on F2. This was our game. Thank you, Apostolette. Sorry, man. Was there a better move? Bishop c5 right away. Aha. Probably. Yeah, Bishop c5 right away would have been better. Bishop a7 also came to mind. Bishop a7, Queen a8, Queen b4. With the threat. Really? Bishop a7, Queen d8, Bishop c5. If Bishop a7, Queen a8, I was tempted to play e5 and Knight to b6. So I saw all this.
Check.
Bishop d6 is more effective? Maybe.
Check. Check.
And on King d8, that's what I missed. Coming across to this side of the board. I was actually just going to force the trade of queens. Which, in this particular position, is pretty fatal. One game still going. Ron took care of Logic. As well he should. Domination. Ron, you're a beast, man. Tatiana Drew. Well, there's no way I can catch him on that one. No draw offers.
Check. 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 Check.
Oh, that was not a draw offer. In a way. Congratulations, everyone. Pegasus. Cheers. 2,300 precisely. Very impressive. 2,300 precisely. Unfortunately, if I'm going to this Halloween parade at 11:30, this brings our time to a little bit of a close, unfortunately. Good game, Quadraspaski. So awesome to see you. Shout out to Logic and the legends of the stream. So let's see here. Logic is still streaming. Is it Logic without an underscore at the end? Twitch Chess Noah. Chess Noah raided us the other day. I do owe him. Let me just take a quick look around before I default to my natural Logic. Ba-dum-bum. He's doing the hourly Blitz Arena. Yes, I'm gonna return the favor that Chess Noah got me the other day, and that way I can check him out, and hopefully you will too. I'm not entirely sure what his chess aspirations are. The older you get, the more you talk like William Shatner, I've noticed. But what can you do? In any event, please check out Chess Noah or Logic, as Logic might have it. There's a lot of Logic puns. Rogan, it is great to see you. Thank you for the raid earlier. I am obviously in your debt. Time to spend some time with my grandson. I do appreciate everything and all of you guys. Only 5 are checking out Chess Noah? C'est la vie. I was hoping that more of you would. In any event, I'm gonna keep those others up, so I want to check them out too. Make sure I'm rating all of them. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.
When at the end of the day,